You can still hit him. You got time. No!
Holy
Just
shit.
annihilated the planet.
And that's where the game ends. Hope you guys enjoyed it. He's armless in Seattle. A fate worse than death.
Who are you?
Someone with a lot of questions. Let's go for a ride.
Yeah.
He's getting abducted!
Wait, I have to find my friend.
Lol, don't play as that bitch, please.
Fine.
So
Plays
she is
that.
like the alt-reality Ratchet?
You'll
is that...
see.
Okay.
Either you'll see or you just guessed it, but I won't tell you which.
Okay.
It's me! Edward!
That would totally be what I would do if I had a big golden statue of myself.
I like this guy.
I do too.
Emperor Nefarious.
I know that he's not supposed to win, but I kind of want him to.
Yes! Emperor!
I feel like that's a huge cliche. I've seen it a million times.
This
What
whole
the-
this whole thing has been full of cliches as far as like the script goes. But
Yeah, but it's fun. It's like playing a Saturday morning cartoon.
yeah.
Or like it's honestly like playing like a Pixar movie or something.
It's like a Pixar morning cartoon.
It's like Pixar's Big Morning with John Lasseter.
I don't
That
mind.
was a weird program.
That was weird.
I was gonna say really short-lived, but,
Yeah.
but I have fun memories.
All that weird like POV hugging the camera stuff where he just whispers into your ear and licks you.
Oh, stop. P.S. I don't actually hate cliches. I just don't like them when they're just the same exact thing I've seen before.
Yeah, no.
If you put a spin on them, they can be really fun.
Sometimes it does feel like it's just people like repeating what they've seen
Yeah.
and not like using the cliches for any other effect beyond like this is what a thing should be like.
Yeah, I think they can be useful if you don't want to explain something and you just want to be like, it's like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Still, I would.
but I also now I'm going to double hypocrite and say I fucking hate it when movies and shows go like, oh, you mean like Back to the Future? And the character goes, yes, like Back to the Future.
Where they just reference something.
Well, when they use the cliche for like expediency and then they say, oh, it's like that movie Back to the Future, haha.
Oh, Endgame did that a lot.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Back to the Future is a good movie to reference.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear the characters say it. I want the characters to be blissfully unaware of everything that went
Oh,
on. in
like
Back
that
to the-
McFly kid in that one movie?
Yeah, no, I want them to
Do you
say
want to-
McFly. I've never heard it. I barely know him. And that's what they have to say. And then they can do it. And this is all real.
Back to the Future will never be topped, ever.
You don't mean that.
It's my favorite movie.
Okay, well, maybe you
Wait,
do
really?
mean that.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite movie too.
Is it really?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favoriteest movie.
I would have thought yours would be like a Lord of the Rings or a Harry Potter thing.
Lord of the Rings, I love, but it's not my favorite movie. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings is one of my favorites.
Say Back to the Future is like the one movie that I could watch anytime.
Yes, it is the best film I've ever seen. And it's the most likable, and it's got the best soundtrack. It's iconic. Who's this fat bitch?
She's your mom, dude. No, I know I make fun of your mom a lot on and off camera.
You have done that a
but
lot.
she's actually really nice.
Have you met her?
No, but I want to.
Everyone else has met her.
Yeah, how come you don't introduce? Is it because I keep making fun of her both on and off camera?
I think your tribal tattoos would make her puke.
Good. Bitch deserves it. I didn't mean that either.
I love my mommy.
She's stealing your friend. Maliciously.
Ship. How can I get off planet?
Fuck you.
Only royal starships are allowed to leave. Anything else? Phantom can help. Just follow the beat to Club Nefarious and you will find him.
Club Nefarious.
And
Got
you
it.
will find him.
Agent Zircon.
Now I'll tell you what.
Was he always voiced by this guy or just for the reboot?
No, he's always been him.
Really?
Since the beginning of time, yeah.
That's crazy.
Since he was born, in fact.
Do you think he got the Titus role because of this, or do you think he got this because of the Titus role? I don't know which came first.
You're just asking me to remember dates at this point, and
I am.
I'm not biting the hook on this one.
It really is just a matter of sequence.
Lyle, what's your favorite movie?
Jesus. I actually don't know. I don't want to like red flag the 3 female viewers that we have, but I really do like Fight Club. You know what? Baby Driver was really good.
That's your favorite?
That was one I thought was really fun, but I've only watched it the one time when it came out.
I've never needed to watch it again. It's weird.
I typically do only watch movies one time.
Me too, I guess.
I want to stop. Yeah, no, I've actually come to the point where I don't like seeing movies more than a lot now.
I used to have like a hard, like, I'm never gonna watch a movie twice. And maybe that is why Fight Club was like, whoa, really early on, because like that's a movie that like begs you to watch it twice. And it is really a different movie the 2 times you watch. So that's a movie I could watch twice, which is why it was my favorite for a while. It's not because of all the like, I don't know, whatever people fucking get mad at people for liking that movie for.
I didn't know that was a thing, to get mad at people for liking Fight Club.
It's like a Rick and Morty kind of thing, where like the people that really like it and the people that really dislike it both kind of are assholes.
That's fair.
It's like one of those things where like there are people that dislike it, where it's like, Fight Club is about a fucking dude who's a fucking man and he's a man, and it's like, Fight Club's kind of about how that guy's like an asshole. So it's, I don't know. And then there's people that also love the movie but also don't get that.
You found a rift, you found a rift.
Yeah, let's rift it open.
Boing.
Keep boinging and keep living. That's my message to you, audience. Do you think they'll quote that for years to come? Fuck!
Probably
okay,
not.
I didn't die. Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't be here. This is a forbidden realm.
I thought he was gonna pop the float you were on.
There, I put a bullet between his eyes. Show him for meddling in things he can't possibly understand.
You return to the live stream.
The Streamoverse. Oh, dude, that'd be a great movie. The Streamoverse. We could have all of our Twitch streamer favorites.
Someone needs to make a movie about how shitty being like a fucking content creator is.
About all the downsides of it.
About how unhealthy it is to think like one.
You could get this and you can put on you got a little robot head.
Woo!
That's cool.
It goes on and off his head when a cutscene starts, so it doesn't like ruin cutscenes by being like this like mono, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
It's cool.
Also, yeah, let me clarify. What I meant was, yeah, literally just to think like a content creator and get so invested in the world of daily uploads and shit like that.
I feel like a lot of content creators themselves have tried to make that, but it comes across as super shitty because it's like...
Because it's like, I don't appreciate the audience and the like all of the opportunities it's given me kind of thing.
Kind of. I also feel like they try to oversell it. I did like the new Bo Burnham special because like...
I haven't seen it.
It does show him kind of... Like, it's a little bit sad, but it doesn't try to oversell it as like, Bo Burnham is suffering so profoundly. It's just like, oh, it's kind of weird that he like... Like, there's just a scene in it where he just turns 30. It's like him next to a clock. He's like, all right, I just turned 30. I guess I'm gonna go back to making it.
Dude, the day I turned 30 was so fucking sad and fucked up.
Did
Why?
I just hated it. It's
What's
like,
so bad about being in your 30s?
it's evil.
Yeah, don't ever do it, kids.
I love it.
Well,
I love being older.
I get to sit in my fart and couch all day.
see, this is the difference between someone who commits to being bald and someone who doesn't.
I guess so. I love the wisdom that's come with growing up and being alive for longer than other people.
True.
I like how he's screaming out loud in this club like, hey, is there the guy who's running the underground secret illegal business? Drugs? I heard I can buy drugs here.
Well, you fucked up. Now they know.
Resistance alert!
Ooh.
Can't believe first mission in forever and my cover's blown.
My cover's blown.
Cowabunga.
You know what I really...
Whoa!
You know what's jarring me out the most? Every time the camera changes, there's not like textures fading in and out or, you know, little frame skips or whatever.
Yeah, no,
it's like
perfect.
flawless so
It's
far.
too good. It's freaking too good.
It's amazing. I don't understand how they do it, man.
I don't understand why it's real. It's Skid McMarks.
The PS5 really does seem like it was a huge like step forward from the PS4.
I feel like this game is specifically made to make you feel that way. Like, I feel like they probably were like, can you
Maybe
take
you're right.
advantage of our solid state drive? And that's why the dimension.
Well, goodbye.
Like, that's why the dimension thing is a thing. And it works. Like, I'm not saying that is a bad thing, by the way. I don't know that, like, the game needed it, but, like, sometimes, you know, creativity comes out of, like, a limitation or, like a prompt, you know?
Yeah.
Sony was probably like, you gotta do something where they, like, move fast. That's another thing that I learned semi-recently, is a lot of games, like, the second you stop looking at something, it disappears.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
That's
why, like,
optimization, yeah.
yeah, that's why a lot of games, like, they have a reason, they have some annoying thing where you're like, why can't my character just, I don't know, sprint forever, or like do something, like, it's literally the game being like, if you do that, you're gonna freeze, so like, we gotta artificially slow you down. I don't want to give it away, but this game has parts where you move really, really fast.
Even
it's,
faster than in Sonic Adventure?
Oh, you fucking better believe it. Sonic, eat your heart out. There's a new speedster on the block, and his name is Chris O'Neill.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure for you,
Yeah.
and you gotta rise to the occasion.
You know what I've kind of noticed recently too?
Did I keep putting you on the spot? I'm sorry.
Can you stop and just stand for a second and look around? Look up in the sky. Like, all of the lights, they all have like rays, like, you know, casting down, the volumetric lighting, right?
Yeah, ray tracing.
Well, like a year or two ago, that shit was super, super intensive, but now because of like the ray tracing cards, it's like everything is using it and everything looks 20 times better now.
Yeah, it's real cool.
It's crazy how much of a difference just that one thing makes.
It's all about dedicated ray tracing
Yeah.
cores.
I just can't believe that we've come this far so fast.
People say graphics don't make the video game, but we're smart and Earthbound shit, and no.
Oh, that reminds me. I never checked if I keep entering the Newegg shuffles every day trying to get an NVIDIA 3000 series
Get me
card.
one.
And every time I lose.
Summer, if you find it, give it to me and you'll get one later.
No.
Heaven, no!
I always get this email that says, Joshua, you weren't selected in the Newegg shuffle.
That sucks.
I don't even know what the other email looks like.
I can't even imagine the taste of it. Dust taste of it. Oh, these fucking guys.
Oh boy.
This guy's voice sounds a little familiar too.
Find a way up to that rooftop. I gotta
He
grab
He
probably
sings
is,
Ocean Man.
He probably does.
He does.
Ocean Man.
Take me by the hand.
Dude, this game looks kinda good.
Just hang on.
Yeah, just a touch. But I think my game looks better.
Super Lyle Swords 4?
Super Lyle Swords, yeah.
How many Lyle Swords are in Super Lyle Swords 4?
I mean, that
4.
would be a massive spoiler, dude.
4.
There's people in this audience that are still playing it that probably wouldn't like me to reveal that information.
It's a shame they had to take it off the PlayStation Network for
Yeah,
being
for
so
having
good.
too much pipe laid.
Epic. Why the fuck did you do that?
Because
Oh, he got it.
I made it.
You
Didn't
know
I?
what? My bad.
Yeah,
You do you. I'm sorry I doubted you.
you should be.
Is
Run,
Cyberpunk
Robots.
still fucked?
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
awesome.
We should pick it up again sometime.
It's not glitchy like it was, if that's what you mean, but it's
I
still
mean, I think
like
half the glitches we experienced were because we didn't upgrade the
Oh, no.
graphics drivers before we started playing it.
Really?
I mean, we definitely didn't at the time,
that's okay.
but it definitely
It's
made it funnier.
Honestly, I kind of like that's pretty much the only reason to play it is to like fucking laugh at the glitches. I'm sure it's still got a zillion of them. But also, like, not everything wrong with that game was a glitch, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Last thing I heard about that was there's like a class action lawsuit against it.
Yeah.
Wait,
crazy.
really? By whom?
I think by the like shareholders.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It's insane.
Yeah.
On what grounds, though?
That
On the grounds
Do
that
you
it was
really get to sue somebody for not delivering you the profits you wanted? Like,
Probably
isn't
not.
that supposed to be risk that
no,
you take
but
as an
I also
investor?
think like from their perspective they could be like, you could have fucking worked on it more. And you just kind of fucked us by rushing it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I think that it has something to do with like the PlayStation Store. Like the game was in such a bad state.
Oh yeah, the
that, like,
PlayStation Store did take it down temporarily, didn't they?
It's still down.
It's still down to this day. Yeah.
Wait, you still can't buy this on PlayStation Store?
Cyberpunk. No, you
Cyberpunk,
can't.
Or sorry, that's what I meant. Not this. Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
It's pretty
So
crazy.
yeah, I
isn't
don't
it?
know. Like my hope for that game is absolutely dead. Like as it should be. Like I think that if that game had no glitches and they just kept like working on it and tweaking shit and just kind of did what they did with The Witcher, it might have ended up okay. But they're gonna spend so much time fixing like 5 different versions of that game to get it baseline playable that it's never gonna get kind of the treatment that it needs to get anywhere.
I still wind up playing quite a bit of it at home, but yeah, I have, like, it's not a terrible game, but it leaves plenty to be desired.
It made me feel like I was being too harsh on Fallout 4, which is not.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Not a fucking glowing review by any standard.
This is the voice of the resistance.
This is the voice of the moist, and I've got something to say.
And the truth is,
To my girlfriend Joyce.
The moistest minx in the galaxy.
Moist joist?
Joyce the moist, will you moistry me in holy moistrimony? Yes! Slides in on her moist parts.
On her moist towelette mobile.
The moist mobile has arrived!
She sounds beautiful.
I would take a towel to her and just wipe my brow with her.
I would take a towel to you, my love.
I'd towel you down.
I wouldn't marry her, but I'd certainly take a towel to her.
I'd wipe you a bit.
That's the move you do in the gym when you like you spread your legs and you go back to front with the towel.
Oh, it's like the can you rub lotion on my back? It's like can you towel my grundle? Please, babe.
Please soak up the excess moisture that's gathered betwixt my nethers. Betwixt.
That's my favorite candy. These guys are real cool. Like they have like good squash and stretch on everything. Like their legs and shit especially.
It is quite beautiful, isn't it?
Boom.
I want to see a game like Call of Duty with a ton of squash and stretch for no reason.
That'd be good. Like you reload and your fucking arm turns into a noodle.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I'm surprised there's nothing like that.
Maybe
With like
there
the
is.
popularity of stuff like Fortnite.
There's Boneworks, which is kind of as close to anything like that I can think of.
Really?
Think so.
I thought it was a VR game.
It is, but it's fucking wacky.
Look at that guy.
That guy's name is Skid McMarks. See his helmet. His helmet like dissolves for the cutscene. They animated it like dissolving and coming back. I've got lots of forbidden porn on there, so don't click around anything
What
that's
is
not
he
this
again?
spider.
A Lombax?
Ratchet? Yeah, he's a Lombax.
I like saying Lombax.
It's a fun word. That's a little bit of a thing in this game. So he is the only Lombax.
Oh, that's why it's a big deal that there's a Fembax?
Yeah. So like there is him and only him in I think they established that the Lombaxes are from like another dimension. That's why when Clank proposed to him at the beginning, that
I just
was what
thought
he
they
was,
maybe had been hunted down for their exotic pelts.
To him.
Yeah, he goes, Ratchet, will you? No, I'm kidding. I fixed the dimension thingy. And then yeah, so that was why he was fixing it, was because he wanted him to go and find the other Lombaxes. But yeah.
Oh, so that's why they were fixing that thing in the first place. But then
Jesus, this
it was
is huge.
appropriated by what was that guy's name? Nemesis or something?
Appropriated.
That's a
I guess yeah, you could
Look how
appropriate.
fucking
Yeah.
good that looks.
appropriated is the appropriate word.
I guess it is, yeah. Because dimension hopping is culture, man.